Yeah, I was nervous at times. I think it's sort of, there's so much pressure. Everyone sort of read these books, and you know, they all have their own vision of these, you know, the characters. So there was a certain kind of element of pressure, but to be honest, it's sort of outweighed by excitement. I was so kind of looking forward to having much more to do with the film. Well, we finish in April next year, and I'm going to film school in September, so I'm studying for another 3 years at university.
Jo, I think, had different names originally for the books, didn't she? She was going to call them, she was wondering whether or not she should call them the Elder Wand or the Deathly Hallows, but we'll probably call them Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2.
Also, how seriously do you listen to the fans' reactions to the film?
We take it very seriously, and we care very much about what they think, because ultimately, you know, you can see how many people have turned up here, and in London or wherever else the films travel to. But, you know, it's always tricky for us. We're all big fans of the books.
Do you ever change some of the scenes because of the fans' reactions?
It's kind of tricky because often we've finished the movie, we've come out with the movie and the fans see it. One thing we do is we always have a recruit screening. We always show the movie to a test audience, and often you find fans in there, and that's really helpful. And I got a lovely letter when I was preparing Half-Blood Prince. A fan sent me a letter, and they said, "Dear David, these are the 12 things you have to have in Half-Blood Prince." And I went through it, and I thought, and we've got about 11 of them in the movie, so I thought that was pretty good. I think that's one of the most amazing things about this whole experience, is you're witnessing them just develop and change. And certainly for me as a director, it's a real privilege to see that through, and for the audience as well. I think that's what makes this series of films unique. And when they come back to work after being away, you know, they've had more insights into life. They've picked up a few more bruises, like we all do as you grow older, and they bring all that to work. And I can't begin to tell you. I mean, they've really moved on in Half-Blood Prince, and the work they're doing in Hallows at the moment is so exciting.
Really, really fun. It's really, it's having these great moments where he's trying to get the charms and they're just not working, and she's looking away, and it's really fun to play those roles. Yeah.
And this one was kind of dark, kind of brought some humor to it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice how you've got the dark side of Donald and Harry's journey together, and then the rom-com stuff, which is really fun to play. Really, yeah, it's fun to hopefully get a good few laughs in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a script that was sent to me, and yeah, I just really loved the story, and I saw the original as well because it's based on an old French film. I did, yeah.
So is it kind of like it, or is it going to be completely different, or can you say?
I would say it's kind of quite similar. I mean, there's a few similarities, but it's a very different kind of feeling. Yeah, it's good.
Hey! How you doing?
What can folks look forward to in this one?
It's funnier. It's a lot funnier. It's darker, a bit more violent as well. I mean, it's everything. It's an evolution of all the films put together, really.
What do you make about this bus?
It's crazy. I'm not used to it. Still over all the years. I mean, it's fantastic to see such a warm reception, and I'm so grateful I can be here to appreciate it.
A lot more romance than we've had previously. A lot more kind of a richer vein of comedy is being explored in this one. And but also we've still got all the dark stuff in there, I'm pleased to say, because it wouldn't be the same if we didn't have a bit of bloodshed.
What do you make about this fest?
It's crazy. It always is, but it's great, and they're a wonderful, dedicated group of fans. It's fantastic. Tom? He needs to give them a wave. Well, I shall be very sad for the series to end, obviously, but I'm very excited to go on to a few other things, and there's a few things I'm attached to already, so I can't wait. I can tell you about one of them, which is a thing called The Journey is the Destination, which is about a guy called Dan Eldon. It's a true story, and once the script is kind of finalised and ready, then we'll be doing it.
From Warner Brothers Pictures.
Ginny!
To do this.
Fight back!